Fucking business.
Well, you guys are back on, so feel free to.
Are we live?
We're
We back?
live?
Hello?
Nice.
Hey. Unfortunately, we've had a little bit of technical difficulties up here, but that's okay. We're going to move on with the show, and hopefully, if you didn't catch the video, we're going to try and show it at the end of the night so that you can watch it, and then I'm sure it'll be posted to our YouTube channel as well so you can watch it there. Right now, we want to introduce you, our special guest for tonight, Mr. Daniel Schaefer. How's it going, Daniel?
Good.
Good. That's
Good.
awesome. Great to have you with us. Got a couple questions for you.
Okay.
First of all, how you doing?
Good. Amazing.
Yeah?
Great.
Amazing. He's doing amazing. Well, that's good.
Good.
That's good. We're going to have a little bit of an interview, and then we're going to close off with a game that I think you're going to like. It's going to be a lot of fun. But the first thing is, I want to know a little bit about, like, it's November. You're kind of in the full swing of school, like, despite all of the differences because of COVID. What's your favorite thing, like your favorite subject in school? And you can't say gym because every person says gym. So you can't say gym.
So I was gonna say gym,
Yeah, see?
but there
Yeah.
is one thing that would make it not gym.
Oh.
We have been doing soccer, which is
Ooh.
amazing. Clearly by this,
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
and now we're done, and I'm a bit sad about it. But we are. Gym is great. Yes, love gym. What do I like other than gym? I'm gonna say I've been really liking shop.
Shop class.
Nice.
So, like, what do you get to build in shop class?
We just finished birdhouses, and we're working on a cell phone charger.
A cell phone charger?
Like not like a charger, but like a it's like a place where you put the chargers. You put
Ah,
your phone
extend,
on, you put
okay.
the
Oh,
cord
okay.
through. There's a spot for a watch.
I was going to say shop class is advanced since I was in
Yeah.
school. Like, we built tin boxes and stuff. Cool. Well, you've been coming to youth group for how many years? Like 3 years? That's your third year in youth group?
I believe so.
Yeah. And one thing that I have noticed, it's been a little bit tricky to realize about you, but I've picked up on it because of my intuition and such. You really like soccer.
Yeah.
I know, it was very tricky to figure that one out. So I have a question for you because it's not just that you like soccer. You like English Premier League soccer.
Yeah.
Why did you get into English Premier League soccer? Like, why didn't you start watching hockey or basketball or baseball, something that's a little more common here? Like, why soccer?
So I did watch hockey. I find hockey's a bit too chaotic for me.
Okay.
Like I enjoy hockey, but the only thing in hockey I really want to see is just the fights, and I could look those up on YouTube.
That's
So-
fair.
Fair.
And just getting games is hard. Plus, I have a thing where if I choose a team, I have to stick with it. So
I'm
when
a
I
Maple
was
Leafs fan. I
like
know what that's about.
6, I was like, okay, I gotta choose a hockey team. Everyone here loves hockey. I mean, it's good fun. I used
I know
to.
his hockey team. I know your
Well,
hockey team. I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. But continue.
So me being 6 wasn't like, well, what are the local hockey teams? What are the local places that people watch? I went, what's my favorite color? So orange. So what teams have the color orange? So I looked it up. I was looking around, and I found Philadelphia Flyers. So
Yeah.
6-year-old me is like, yes, like the possibly one of the farthest away teams, but 6-year-old me said yes. So that's what team I cheer for. It's fun. Hockey, I like watching it, but it's not really the best.
So like what so because hockey, like you didn't really get in all that into it. How did you get into soccer?
So I used to play Timbit soccer, and I don't know if I'm naturally good at sports, but I used to destroy everyone, and maybe that was because everyone was 6 and everyone just swarmed the ball. But
Yep.
I found I enjoyed it. I had fun. I didn't really realize that soccer was big. Like I didn't like there was nothing more than olds for me in soccer. then, like, I looked around. I saw that there was a bit more to it. Like, I saw videos of Messi and little things popping up on YouTube. But I never really appreciated it. Then I started, I met my best friend James. If you're watching this, hi James. I'm on TV. And he also loves soccer. So we met. And of course, we have a secret language where all we say is soccer, and we perfectly understand each other.
That's
So-
nuts. That is impressive.
Yeah.
That's friendship right there. That's what that is.
That's awesome.
So he introduced me to the whole world of soccer. I don't know what happened, but I remember saying, cheer for Manchester United. They're the best. So I said, okay, I'm cheering for Manchester United. James is actually a Spurs fan. I don't know what happened there, if I heard him wrong, or if he said don't, which he probably did say, and I misheard him, but can't change. Love this. Great club. Amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is
Stuck with
commitment.
it.
That is
And
commitment.
then I started watching YouTube, and there was so much more amazing skills. Like,
Nice.
like hockey, it's hard, but like it doesn't have. Like Canada and the USA are all that really plays hockey, and it's fairly small. But Europe, there's so many people, and you start watching, and the skill level is mind blowing. Like Neymar, for example, is doing like round the worlds. Like he's doing these amazing stunts at full speed, and I just found that amazing. I tried it. I can't do it yet. Working on that. But it's just so amazing. I feel free.
Cool. Cool. You just named like 2 out of the 3 soccer players that I know, so that's good. I knew who you were talking about. Okay. Soccer's a big thing. That's awesome. You've been coming to youth group for 3 years. What's your favorite part about youth group? Dun, dun, dun.
Like it's hard to choose. I like basically everything.
That's a great answer.
Hanging out with
Yes.
everyone, the fun and amazing ideas that I never thought would happen in my lifetime,
Mm-hmm.
and here I am doing them, and it's amazing. Like I didn't think in high school I'd be playing a game where you have to like twist a thing and pull a thing and flick a thing, but I'm doing it. It's fun.
Bop it.
Bop it.
Bop it. That's what it's called. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
bop
forgot
it.
that. Yeah, just youth lessons. Loving just everything is amazing.
Well, that's awesome. So, what's one thing that you would like the youth group to do?
I'm not I never thought about that.
Ooh.
I say this as like a sports fan. Like I love sports, so it'd be nice if we could do more sporty stuff. But I don't think like maybe if I thought about it, I could
Okay.
come up with, but I'd need an hour or two because it's just
No,
youth group has been shaved to perfection so
Whoa.
well.
Wow.
Wow.
that
We're
finding
doing good.
better.
You hear
things
that,
to do
Pastor Andy?
is hard.
Shaved to perfection. That's awesome. All right. What's something that you love to do besides play soccer?
Yes, I do love to watch soccer, but I like collecting things.
Ooh, what do you
Ooh.
collect?
So I used to collect rocks. I decided at one point that I was going to buy every Marvel movie that ever existed and have like
Wow.
the shelf.
Then Disney Plus.
I have like a hockey card thing that's at least 2 inches stuffed to the brim.
Wow.
Whoa.
I'm working on soccer cards. I do Pokemon cards.
And big collector.
The
Wow.
the,
Yeah.
the list goes on. Hats. I
Oh,
have
I
at
collect
least
baseball
32
hats.
hats.
Wow.
30. Okay, I don't have that many.
I
I
don't
buy
have
a
many
baseball
hats
hat
either. I
every
was like,
ballpark
I feel
I
like
go
I
to.
don't know if I collect hats. I just find hats. I'm like, hey, that's a nice hat. I'm gonna buy that.
Yeah, I buy hats at baseball parks.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
even
wear
have to be
them.
like a sports team hat or this hat. I'm just like, I'd wear that hat into the collection.
Yeah. I used to collect stamps. Well,
Stamps.
my mom
What are you,
collected
an old
stamps on
woman?
our behalf.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I have probably like 1,000 stamps that aren't really worth anything, and I found them. I found them like recently, and I thought, this is awesome. I'll never have to buy stamps again. But they're like collectible stamps, so they're massive. Playing a game right after these messages.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back in about 2 seconds. If it drops again. Is it back? Can you see it? Are we back? Are we here?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Internet world?
Can we see? Can we see? It says it's live.
Hey, you heard me. All right. Daniel, you love soccer so much, so what Jake has done, is he has taken a bunch of Premier League, I don't know, soccer
Logos.
teams,
They're logos.
and he has zoomed in on their logo.
It's not just Premier
It's
League. There's
European soccer teams, and he has zoomed in on their logo. And based on the zoomed in picture, we're going to see if you can guess which team it is. Okay?
Okay, I feel worried I'm gonna screw this up.
Don't
but
worry. I don't
No,
have
you're
I
any
feel
idea.
like I got this at the
Okay.
same time.
All right.
Hold
First one up.
on. Let me switch the PowerPoint mode. Oh, we lost Daniel. Hold on. There we go. Oh,
All right,
we're not
here
going
we
to
go.
see it. Just a sec. Okay, I'm just going to go full PowerPoint so you guys aren't going to be able to see anybody.
That's fine. They can just,
But
they
you
can
can
just
see
hear
the logos
Daniel's
and hear
guesses.
us.
We're going to talk about this because you're probably going to know,
Yeah.
and you're going to laugh
Unless
at
I
how
can
much
do
I
it.
don't know. Okay?
Oh, I can do it in video playback. Just kidding. I'm dumb. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Jake.
I'm trying my best.
You're doing awesome.
There it is. We got it.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
First team.
All right, team number 1. This one's hard.
Manchester United.
Wow.
I mean, I kind of
He's
knew
got-
that,
he's got
but
another
he's
team.
wearing the
We
jersey,
had to
so
start
that's
off with
Yeah.
Stone.
that was
Man,
really fast.
That was
Yeah.
incredibly fast.
If this was a race, I would have had no hope there.
Yeah.
That was really fast.
All right.
Okay, next one. First one was Manchester United, Daniel's favorite team.
Thought we'd start off with something easy. Okay, going on to the next one.
I think I have a guess.
Manchester City.
Yeah, I was gonna say Manchester City.
Yeah, he's got that one too. Very good.
You know
Very
what
good.
gave it away for me? It wasn't even like the logo part. It's the color.
Uh,
It was the color.
All right, moving on to oh, just kidding. There's the full logo. There you go.
Oh,
Very,
beautiful.
very nice. I like that one. I think that one's kind of cool. All right,
Here we go.
moving on.
Spurs. Tottenham Hotspur. James's favorite team. Mentioned it earlier.
I was
I
gonna
actually
say
had
the
to look at
FIFA
Sam
World
to make
Cup
sure that was
logo,
right.
but apparently I was incorrect.
Yeah, let's.
What
Sam
was
take
it?
over
Was
the
it the
mic. Yeah, it was
Tottenham
Spurs.
Hotspurs?
Sam knows what all these are, so.
Yeah, this is Tottenham Football Club, my least favorite football club. Anyways, moving on. There's the full guy, little rooster on top.
Whoa. What is a Hotspur?
That's a cockerel, like a type of rooster.
We looked it up last night. We were having this
It's
conversation.
true. We were chatting about it.
Interesting.
Okay, moving on. What's this next guy?
Arsenal.
Oh yeah, that. Ugh,
Oh,
he's so
yes,
fast.
baby.
The Gunners.
Oh yes. Oh, you don't have the full picture. That's okay. Sometimes it's too beautiful to look at to take in the full glory of the Arsenal Football Club.
I knew that.
You knew that one?
No, I didn't.
I don't know
Okay,
any of
here we go.
these.
Here's the next one.
Oh no.
This is a little hard.
This is.
I think I know
hard.
what
Oh,
this one
boy.
is.
Take a jab.
Is it Chelsea?
It's Chelsea Football Club.
Is it?
Wow.
It's
You know
the left
why
and
I
right
knew that?
side.
Because when we
I
went to
should've
London,
knew-
I bought 2 of their jerseys.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Lots of new soccer fans cheer for Chelsea because they got rich late 2000s.
And they won the
they won the 'cause they
Champions
got
League.
they got rich and won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Moving on. Daniel, you're killing it. There's the full logo. The Blue Lions.
I didn't see them.
What's this one?
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Worst football club.
Yeah,
Pa-
he doesn't get along with Liverpool.
No.
Peter loves Liverpool.
Of course he did. That's a
I
real
will be-
like.
I will be
"Ooh,
f-
I'm a professional. I love soccer.
He
Like,
loved
that's-
Steven Gerrard.
Gerrard slipped and lost the entire league for Liverpool. So,
Bummer.
anyways, man, you're just so fast.
Yeah,
So
like
I figured you were gonna get these, so I threw in some more difficult ones for you.
Okay.
So this might not be one of the more difficult ones, but we're moving on. What do we have here next? Oh, this might be the whole logo. Yeah.
Bum.
You
You'll
never
never
walk
walk
alone.
alone. Thank
never
you,
walk alone.
Liverpool.
Oh, what's this?
Aston Villa beat
Aston-
Liverpool 3-0.
That's Richard the Lionhearted. I
Didn't
don't
they
know.
beat Liverpool 7-2?
Does every soccer team
Yeah, it was 7-2.
does every soccer team have a lion on their crest or
Yeah,
something?
probably.
Mostly.
Not only did he know who that was instantly, he knew the score of their last game.
It's very
It
common.
wasn't last game.
Lions are common in English football because there's 3 lions on the English football crest for their nation.
The 3
Oh,
Lions.
that makes
the big
sense.
Yeah,
3.
but wow, you have not gotten a single one wrong except for Chelsea. You
Yeah.
stumbled, but Matt got it. You guys together are 100%. All right, what do we have next here?
West Ham
West
United.
Ham.
Yes.
Well, that's not that difficult.
They changed the
Hey
logo.
guys,
The
what's
outside's
what's
now
that
green.
one? What's that one?
Yeah. I just said it. West Ham.
West Ham.
Okay, now I'm gonna need you to close your eyes just to make sure I didn't put these ones backwards.
Okay, so just tell me what I
You guys
can
go slow.
look.
Oh, we're
Okay, yeah,
good.
you're good.
Open up.
Sheffield United.
Wow, he crushed it. This is a mid-table Premier League team, and he just got it right away. The Blades.
They're. I'm still surprised they're in because they did like the weird. They
was
came
gonna
in
say
and
Bayern
they
Munich.
somehow managed to
You're
wiggle
gonna
the.
say no,
Not quite.
Is that all of them?
no.
Oh,
We
okay.
got more. We got more. You crushed it. Let's see the whole logo. I like it. It's a classy logo.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, on FIFA, I'm pretty sure that's the team that my guy played for. My
That's
make
not-
character
Oh,
in
dude.
FIFA.
You can do better than that.
He was a rookie.
Dude, my rookie season, I played for Arsenal and banged in like 80 goals.
I played FIFA for like 20 minutes. Okay. Then I
All
switched to NHL.
Daniel,
A good game.
You're doing so well. What do we have next here?
Oh, Valencia FC.
Yes, he crushed it. I was thinking. So now you jumped out of Premier League. I was hoping you were gonna guess Barcelona with that one.
No.
that could be any logo on the
No, because that looks like the top right of Barcelona, but because the left corner there cuts out, he crushed it. He crushed it.
I was
Look
gonna
at
say
that.
Yeah.
Germany, but
Germany. All right, we only have one more for you, and this one might be hard. I don't know. I've tried to find a big league that you might not watch a lot of.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I don't know how to say it. This is the French league.
It is the French league. Yeah.
I don't know how to say it.
Le Football Club. I don't know.
Give it a guess. Give it a guess. Try your best pronunciation.
Oh no.
You could do it.
Just-
Come on.
just guess.
You
You
guys
can
are
do
so
it.
close
You
to
can do it.
100%.
I want to say Mönchengladbach, but that's
No,
not.
that's Germany.
Oh,
The M is correct. The M is
yeah.
correct.
Well, the whole symbol's a big M.
Yep, it is.
I have no clue.
It's Olympique de Marseille. There it
Ah.
is. He knew it. He was on you. It was on the
Did-
tip of your tongue.
How? Like, I don't even think I could do that quickly with NHL
I
teams.
bet you could.
With
I bet you
NHL
could.
teams?
I bet you could. You'd get it fast. It's just something that like is just in your head. See, he just knew how the logo looked.
That was impressive.
That was
It
really
was.
impressive.
To be honest, the only reason I got the Chelsea one is because they talked about it at the beginning of the show before you even got here, and I knew that the tricky one was going to be Chelsea.
Yeah, Matt.
I'll be
cheated.
completely honest. I totally cheated. I knew half of the teams and still couldn't guess them.
I should have got that too, but
That was awesome. Anyway, thanks, Daniel. This has been great. We're going to have you join us with Emma. We're going to move on to our skit for the evening.
Yes. So we're gonna do a Mad Lib. So Matt, Jake, and Daniel.
Ooh,
Sure,
Mad
jump
Lib.
on, Sam.
There's been some legendary Mad Libs, so I'm excited for this.
There's one.
so-
legendary- Oh, there was two.
If you guys, one of you, could come up with a word that's something alive and plural.
Alive in plural.
Yeah, like plural, like multiple.
Mud skippers.
Mud skippers.
Skippers.
I was going to say shellfish.
Marsupial.
Marsupial.
An adjective, Daniel.
it's an adjective. My LA teacher will kill me, but
An adjective, a describing
Oh.
word.
It's a describing word.
flying.
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 That's a verb.
It's a
That
gerund.
is a verb.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
That's a verb. So we're gonna try think like colors,
Oh.
descriptive words like
Mint.
Mint. There we go.
Nice. I could either be like mint green or like, dude, that's totally
Mint.
mint.
Yeah. All
Mint.
right. We need a noun, Matt.
A noun. Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal.
Sacrilege.
My
I-
friend in elementary school told me that Taj Mahal was an actual mall.
Taj Mahal
Wow.
Mall. That's
They
something.
called it the Taj Mahal.
That's like the Vegas version of the Taj Mahal. It's like a mall.
It's got like 3 levels.
Nice.
The Vegas one.
Nice. Jake or Sam, a number.
Uh,
1, 2.
92.
92.
It's an obscure number.
Daniel, another number.
7.
7. All right.
The number of completion.
Plural noun, Matt.
A plural noun. Oh, let's see. Mountains.
Mountains.
Toilets.
I was gonna say marsupials, but
Jake or Sam? Sam. A noun.
Addict. Addict.
attic.
Addict.
ATT, not addict.
Addict. Hey, that's a
Attic.
noun.
Attic.
Attic.
Daniel.
ATTIC.
A noun. Something that's heavy.
An elephant.
An
Elephant.
elephant.
Sam Zebo.
There you go.
Matt. A noun starting with G.
A noun starting with G. A Game Boy.
All right.
Ooh.
Advanced SP.
All right. We're gonna read this Mad Lib.
Oh, what's the Mad Lib about? Do we get to know?
Yeah, Jesus raises Lazarus from the dead.
Oh no! Buckle up, folks.
Here we go. Jesus had 3 very good mud skippers: Mary, Martha, and Lazarus. One day, Lazarus became very, very mint green. So his sisters sent a tree to Jesus to tell him that the person he jumped needed Jesus's Taj Mahal.
Jesus is Taj Mahal. Oh,
The
no.
person Jesus jumped.
Yep. Jesus loved the 3 very much, but after he heard about Lazarus, he still licked for 92 more years before he went.
It's a lot of licking.
That is very true. When Jesus arrived with his 7 disciples, he was told that Lazarus had already been in the tomb for 7 days.
2 years later, 7.
Many mountains had come to comfort Mary and Martha, but they were still both very angry. Jesus asked where they had put Lazarus, and when they led him to the tomb, Jesus grounded. The tomb was an attic with an elephant rolled in the front close to it. Jesus told them to open it up, but Martha told him that by now it would smell pretty.
Pretty what?
Pretty great.
Yep. Jesus told them to believe and they would see God's Game Boy. So they opened it. Jesus called Lazarus to come out, and he did, all wrapped up in a snake. Jesus told them to unwrap him and let him go, and they did. Many who had come saw and believed and put their light bulb in Jesus. Jesus proved that he is the reindeer and the lollipop. The end.
Right on, very good.
It proved he is the reindeer.
I feel like it's almost sacrilegious that Jesus jumped.
Yeah.
Somebody came from the Taj Mahal.
Yes.
That was
But-
awesome.
That
Yes.
was a. We did have some answers given to us
Those are
by
great.
youth members on Friday.
Yes.
So if it seemed like we didn't give as many answers as that were filled out, that was because people did give us those answers on Friday.
Yes. Thank you to all of you who helped me
which
with
was great.
that.
That was great.
Oh, that was funny. I
Yeah.
love those.
Yes.
Like, I feel a little bit bad about doing it, but at the same time, it's so funny.
It is so funny.
Yeah, we're gonna have to frame that and put it on the wall.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry. My spelling.
All right, Daniel, it's been awesome having you on the show. Emma, would you get that thing down for him so that he can put his name? We have every guest that joins us on the Serious Podcast sign our poster.
Yeah, I need something funky.
Yeah, give him red, obviously.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
So help me.
It's Monsters Inc.
Yeah. So if you happen to end up on the show, your name will end up on this poster. It's awesome.
Yeah.
We enjoy having you guys come out. And yeah. All right. Well, while he is signing that, we're going to just talk a little bit about the devotional that was on Friday, which just happened to be my testimony. But we're not going to talk about my testimony again. I'm not going to do it again. But what I want to remind and encourage you guys all with is the power that your testimony has. Like, it is the story of your salvation, of the things that you have gone through, how God has worked in your life. And that is something that nobody can take away from you. Nobody can argue with you. And you can use that as a tool to share your faith with your friends or to encourage other people who are going through similar things that you've gone through. And I've been encouraged by hearing other people's testimonies, and it's just I would just like to encourage you to think about moments in your life where you know God worked, and you may not have realized it at the time, but yeah, moments in your life where God worked. You guys, I mean, it's kind of putting you on the spot. Do you guys have any moments like that that you can think of where you maybe not at the time, but looking back now, you know that God had worked in your life, even though it might have been a challenging time or it might have been a really good time? You guys have anything? Jake, Emma, anybody?
Yeah, that's a good one. Honestly, like looking back at the LTD program is pretty intense. Like you went through the LTD program as an LTD, and you're just like this naive high school student, and yeah, it's this. I don't know what the word for that is. Basically, you just look back on this program, and while you're going through it, you're like, oh yeah, like I'm just learning how to be a leader. This is fun. I'm having a great time. But looking at where I am now and how I've grown as a leader and a Christian leader is directly from that, I would say, and other things I've done with the youth, and just seeing God's hand at the camp and the opportunities I had through that is just really cool to see. So
Cool. Emma?
There was a stage when we first discovered my corn allergy, and I ended up only being able to eat oatmeal.
Whoa.
And I lost a ton of weight, and I think I really scared my family in that time. I think I scared a lot of people, actually.
Yeah.
But during that time, God started bringing people into our lives who were like, here's some wild meat, or here's some veggies from my garden that I preserved last year. And through that time, he provided food that I was able to eat. My body was able to recover. So I still have some corn issues, but during that time, it was really cool to see how he provided when I could definitely not provide for myself.
That's awesome.
So,
Yeah. Just stuff like
yeah.
that. It's so encouraging, like just to hear that. And I would encourage you guys to think about how God has worked in your life and to use that to share your faith or encourage other people. It's really, really awesome. All right, Emma, what's happening now?
We are going to do a bedtime on the edge. So this would be the time when you grab your teddy bears and your blankets and curl up for a politically correct Emperor's New Clothes.
I love these.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. The Emperor's New Clothes. Far away in a time long past, there lived a traveling tailor who found himself in an unfamiliar country. Now, tailors who moved from place to place normally keep to themselves and are careful not to overstep the bounds of the local decency. This tailor, though, was overly gregarious and decorum impaired, and soon he was at the local inn, abusing alcohol, invading the personal space of the female employees, and telling unenlightened stories about tinkers, dung gatherers, and other tradespeople. The innkeeper complained to the police, who grabbed the tailor and dragged him in front of the emperor. As you might expect, a lifetime of belief in the absolute legitimacy of the monarch and in the inherent superiority of males had turned the emperor into a vain and wisdom-challenged tyrant. The tailor noticed these traits and decided to use them to his advantage.
Okay, time out. Just
Yeah.
this. I've only ever seen the Muppet version of this story. Is this like how the story actually is? Like, or is it supposed to be this? Like, I'm supposed to be feeling what I'm feeling, which is
Yeah.
stress, I think.
Ideally. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
continue.
The emperor asked, "Do you have any last requests before I banish you from my domain forever?" The tailor replied, "Only that your majesty allow me the honor of crafting a new royal wardrobe. For I have brought with me a special fabric that is so rare and fine that it can only be seen by certain people. The type of people that you'd want to have in your realm. People who are politically correct, morally righteous, intellectually astute, culturally tolerant, and who don't smoke, drink, laugh at sexist jokes, and watch too much television, listen to country music,
Hey.
Ooh.
or barbecue." So that eliminates all of Albertans right there.
I hate country music.
Oh,
But you'd
okay.
like to barbecue.
Yeah, you got me there.
Okay. After a moment's thought, the emperor agreed to this request. He was flattered by the fascist and testosterone-heavy idea that the empire and its inhabitants existed only to make him look good. It would be like having a trophy wife and multiplying that feeling by 100,000.
I like
You heard it
this.
here first, folks. Trophy wife times 100.
Of course, no such rarefied fabric existed. Years of living outside the bounds of normal society had forced the tailor to develop his own moral code that obliged him to swindle and embarrass the emperor in the name of independent craftspeople everywhere. So, as he diligently labored, he was able to convince the emperor that he was cutting and sewing pieces of fabric that, in the strictest objective sense of reality, didn't exist. When the tailor announced that he was finished, the emperor looked at his new robes in the mirror. As he stood there, naked as the day he was born, one could see how years of exploiting the peasantry had turned his body into an ugly mass of puffy white flesh. The emperor, of course, saw this too, but pretended that he could see the beautiful, politically correct robes. To show off his new splendor, he ordered a parade to be held the next day. On the following morning, his subjects lined the streets for the big parade. Word had spread about the emperor's new clothes that only enlightened people with healthy lifestyles could see. And everyone was determined to be more right-minded than his or her neighbor. The parade began with great hoopla as the emperor marched his pale, bloated, patriarchal carcass down the street.
Those were some great adjectives.
Everyone loudly oohed and awed at his beautiful new clothes. All except one small boy who shouted, "The emperor is naked." The parade stopped. The emperor paused. A hush fell over the crowd, until one quick-thinking peasant shouted, "No, he isn't. The emperor is merely endorsing a clothing-optional lifestyle." A cheer went up from the crowd, and the throng stripped off their clothes and danced in the sun, as nature had intended. The country was clothing optional from that day forward, and the tailor, deprived of any livelihood, packed up his needle and thread and was never heard from again. The end.
Oh, wow.
That was amazing.
That was very
That was very
correct.
politically correct.
I think the fact that you read it too, and you managed to like not laugh like pretty much the whole time. That was awesome.
There
I
may have been
love
some-
those.
There may have been some practice reading ahead of time.
It's probably a good call. I would have been losing it.
Yep.
That
Great. Yeah.
that was I was definitely on edge there for a little bit at the beginning. I didn't know what to expect, and it did not disappoint. Well, I think that is all we have for tonight. A couple of announcements before we head out. Well, hello. It's morning is on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings. Sunday services are on the web at 10 a.m. And live services, if you want to actually come to church, you can register on the church website for 6 p.m. on Saturday and 11 a.m. on Sunday. Make sure that you book your tickets early or else you won't get a spot. Youth group next week is Guys and Gals Night Out. The leaders have some really cool things at work for that. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be all guys on one side of the church, all girls on the other side, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
It'll be great.
It's going to be how the Mennonites intended. Yes. Also, like we mentioned before, youth retreat. What are the dates for that? It's November 21st to
20th, 22nd.
20th to the 22nd.
Yep, it's
Yeah,
the
that's it.
20th to the 22nd.
We'll give you the rundown. You need to go on the website. You need to register. Make sure that you sign up. Andy will put you down. We only have spots for, how many is it, 45?
Yep.
45 can come, so we're going to take the first 45, okay? So make sure you sign up fast. It's a lot of fun. We want you guys to all come. You're going to have to probably be responsible for your own ride unless you are comfortable riding with other people. But yeah, sign up for the youth retreat. It's at the end of the month. Daylight savings is tonight. Set your clocks back 1 hour. Get to sleep in an extra hour. It's awesome.
Woohoo.
And lastly, before we close in prayer, next live broadcast of Serious Podcast is going to be on Saturday, November 14th. Let's just close in a time of prayer. Lord, we thank you for this night, and we just thank you for what we were able to talk about and just hang out, Lord. And I just pray that as we go through this upcoming week, that we would remember some of the things that we are learning at Youth Group through the book of James. And Lord, I also just thank you for the opportunity that we've had to hear from some of the lives of our youth leaders. And Lord, I pray that that'd be an encouragement, and that through that, everyone would think about their own life and to remember how you've worked, Lord. We thank you for all that you have done for us. And yeah, just thank you for tonight. And I pray that you will give everybody a good night and safety as they are trick-or-treating. In your name, amen.
Amen.
All right. Last thing we're going to do before we go is I am going to try and replay the video because it kind of dropped when we were playing it. If the stream cuts out and just ends, we'll just call it quits there, and I'll upload the video to YouTube. So we'll get that going. And we
Okay, before you do that, Emma,
Yeah,
this
what?
is like the first time that you've been on the show.
Yep.
So, yeah, as a skit couch person, so
Yeah.
would you please close our time by saying this has been a Serious Podcast?
Indeed. This has been a Serious Podcast.
In this life before me, I hear your voice calling. Here's my life, I give it all. The journey is not easy, still I'll pursue the unseen. Nothing's gonna stop me, no. I'll run this race before me. Your grace is all I need. There's no fear in my pursuit, always and only you. Even in the chaos that life presents, I know you are with me through all of it. When I've won the mountain, you call me still. Your promise is forever, you're not done yet. I'm chasing you through everything. me apart to take the steps in faith now. I will run, you set the path. I know that you want me. Here I am, Lord, use me. God, I am forever yours. I'll run this race before me. Your grace is all I need. There's no fear in my pursuit, always and only you. Even in the chaos that life presents, I know you are with me through all of it. When I've won the mountain, you call me still. Forever, you're not done yet. I'm chasing you through everything. I'm chasing you through everything. I'll run this race before me. Your grace is all I need. There's no fear in my pursuit, always and only you. Even in the chaos that life presents, I know you are with me through all of it. When I've won the mountain, you call me still. Your promise is forever. You're not done yet. I'm chasing you through everything. I'm chasing you through everything. I'm chasing you through everything.
Thank you for tuning into This Is a Serious Podcast. We will catch you on the flip side.